Hello, new and returning stinkies. I hope you guys are doing great today. If you're new, hello, I'm Kruzadar. I'm a variety creator here on YouTube. This specifically being my beauty channel, though, and I hope you guys are doing great today. I am so sorry. I really wanted to do some Christmas makeup this year, but it just has unfortunately not worked out that way. I have pulled so many 12-hour shifts over the last really 2 weeks that I just haven't really had time for it. I barely even had time for that last video I actually did, which was really fun. I really did. I had a blast doing that. But yeah, today is the 24th, and I'm just not going to get Christmas makeup up in time for you guys. But that said, I do plan to upload a New Year's Eve makeup look, which I think I'll probably do 2 videos this week. I think that's kind of the plan. But I did want to try something else out that just recently went viral and I thought was interesting, and I'm sure you guys have seen it, but the Billie Eilish makeup. Now, her routine isn't actually too different from what I already do for mine. Oh, hello? Sorry, if you hear slight audio in the background, my husband's building something, so you might hear some muffled audio in the back, but shouldn't be too bad compared to what my mic is for you. But yeah, that said, Billie Eilish's makeup routine's kind of gone viral. She actually does her eyeliner similar to what I recommend for hooded eyes, like focusing on going on the underside. But something that's like wildly different from my routine is how she does her eyeliner, her waterliner. One, I never go fully on my under eyes because it like scares me. But I want to try it out and I want to see how it goes today. But yeah, the way she does her eyeliner, like focusing on the underside, is what, if you're going to do a thick wing, which I haven't gotten to do, I don't think any actual like thick wings looks to show for you guys, but I've done them in the past and you can see some old pictures on my Instagram and Twitter and stuff of some other makeup pictures that I've done. But yeah, for hooded eyes, I really recommend the way she does it. It's just you focus on the underneath if you're going to do thicker because like you don't see much on the top. And yeah, it's anyways. So that's essentially what she does, but she doesn't really have hooded eyes, at least from what I remember. Hold on, now I need to relook at this video. Look straight on. Yeah, she doesn't really have hooded eyes though, which is interesting, but the way she does her makeup is how I recommend doing for hooded eyes. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna get started. I already have done my brows. I actually did them a while ago. I just was in a call with my editor for close to 2 hours, maybe a little over 2 hours. We were working on editing the best of, well, I should say, they've been editing it together, but what I do is I go through and I sit in a call with them. I still have to get in a call with my other editor, but I know it's been harder work for him because his computer essentially shit itself from his cat, unfortunately, Kyle. I have 2 editors, Jackie and Kyle. And yeah, unfortunately, it shit himself because his cat messed his hard drive up and stuff. So he's been having to record old clips since he doesn't have the raw files of them saved. But yeah, that said, we sat in a call. I go through it and we kind of decide how I want them ordered, and then they shuffle them up from there, and we go through every clip. And that's what we're going to do again, and then Jackie does the final render. So I'm planning to get into a call. I got to figure out. The schedules are very hectic right now. I ideally wanted, honestly, this video to get uploaded earlier this week, but like, it's Christmas week, and I know this is a huge load for them, and they've been working on this for almost 2 weeks now. It's part of the reason I've done a little bit of editing on my main channel and stuff, and why haven't been able to get wanting to do a Christmas makeup look on here like I would, because just main channels where I make a good chunk of my money, and so I try to focus on that and obviously larger community, which is at 500k over there, speaking of that. So that's really cool. But yeah, we're gonna do that. Just doing my underpainting for my eyes, and then I'm gonna go ahead and cover the little bit of zits I have. Honestly, I had a bit of a breakout. It always looks so, I don't know if it's because the contrast is too high on my camera. It looks like all this stuff right here, you really don't see hardly at all in person, but it looks way more drastic on this camera than it does. I know I'm in the dark and stuff, so I don't know if that's, maybe I might have the contrast up a little too high. I'm not really sure. It's the only downside to this camera compared to the other one is I kind of wish there was an in-between, and maybe I should have gone for a slightly older model. I'm sure it's something with the lighting I gotta figure out. Taz, hey, leave it. Thank you. I'm sure it's something I gotta slightly figure out, but it does make my acne look like twice as bad as what it really looks like in person, unfortunately. But because I have to account for that, I have to do my makeup like is what is showing up on there, more or less, because of that. So I'm putting on a little bit more than I like need to, but you know, is what it is. I need to probably just tweak my camera settings a little bit. But yeah, so I'm using the NARS Pot Concealer. It's normally what I do. I really recommend it. It's a great concealer, especially for covering your acne, and you're just kind of let it sit for a little bit. It doesn't have to sit for too long. It's really good about just solidifying. You do that, and you kind of move on. Also, I did see a couple questions on the restaurant that we went to. I'm not going to say the exact one that we went to, but we did go to a nice steakhouse because I saw some people confused, like super dressing up and stuff like that. You can go to, like, I've been to more expensive restaurants than the one we went to. For example, like the steak I got was really good. I got a filet mignon and it was like $58, which, don't get me wrong, definitely expensive, but with how prices are nowadays and stuff, and like it's considered a quote unquote like slightly higher end restaurant. It's not like the most high end, but it's like same up there on scales, like kind of like Ruth's Chris, I would say. And so yeah, that's kind of where we went. I think we got a lot of food. I got French onion soup. I got my steak. And then we also got lobster mac and cheese for the table, which it was also good. That, and I had one drink. I don't like really having beyond one or two because, just in case I need to drive if Taylor's tummy's upset, and whatnot. I can't remember if I drove home or not, but yeah, that's essentially around the price range. But a lot of places, like, you can find places that are a decent dress code or have a higher dress code. It's just you kind of have to, like, you look at the dress code section, and I really recommend digging around, like, Reddit. As silly as that sounds, that's kind of like what I did. Was I was like, okay, I like looking at Yelp. You should double cross it with Yelp with checking things, but Redditors really, like, if you're looking for some good foodies or if you're just like looking for more niche stuff, you can go down these like niche subreddit posts and whatnot. You just find it on Google. Normally it's like near Reddit's whatever at the top and stuff. But yeah, it's really helpful for stuff like that. So that's what we did. I did get a lighter shade of this, but I think I'm gonna stick with this one for one more day because I haven't tested the other shade out on my hand yet, and I want to do a video with that. I also just got 2 new eyeshadow palettes that I'm gonna use for the New Year's Eve look. But yeah, I'll have to wash my hands after this. That's the only thing about. I could honestly try doing the BB cream with a brush, but it makes me nervous. Oh, side note, I really want to get Sculptra under my eyes, which if you don't know what that is, so Botox and stuff scares me. I don't want to put that shit in my face. I've never felt like there was good enough research. The fact that it doesn't dissolve and it migrates has always been a red flag for me. In terms of wanting to use, again, me personally. But no, my under eyes, it's just super genetic. They're gonna get more and more hollow. You can see it right there. It's not puffy. It is just straight up hollow. You see the gap, the volume difference from that. And just, again, I burn fat really fast. My body does. It's just something I've always dealt with. I've really struggled with weight. My whole life, unfortunately. Yeah, so it's just like I'm dealing with that, but Sculptra, no, it's not like that. So they used to use Sculptra on HIV patients because of the weight loss they'd get. So they would use it to help have fat reproduce. It encourages collagen and fat reproduction, and that's it. That's all that it does. It's essentially like a more natural solution. And so that's what I want to look into getting just under my eyes because I'm scared of Botox and stuff, and I also want to make sure I go to a reputable place since it's going to be like you can get some stuff done at med spas. I know some people do that, but that shit scares me, especially if it's going to be under my eyes. But yeah, I want to look into just to help with the volume loss because again, is it the end of the world? No, it's not going to change my eye shape. It's just going to help with this, again, volume loss. It's genetic, and like I don't like I look tired all the time from it, but I'm planning to do that after Christmas. I just gotta schedule it and see how that goes. But yeah, it's a more natural solution, and then you get it done like once every 5 years. You can get it done more frequently if you're older. I probably won't need that, and then we'll just see how my body burns the fat. But volume-filling has helped a ton. My eyes, my under eye hollowness used to be like way worse earlier this year and at the end of last year, but then I found volume-filling and I've been using that. It helped a lot. So I do really recommend volume-filling mixed with beef tallow and doing that first before this, and then like whatever your body still can't seem to make up for, I highly recommend. That's like what I'm gonna do. That's been my goal and my thought process, because I'm always like skincare first if I can. Okay, this one I gotta fucking lance that later tonight. Let me wash my hands real quick first. Okay, sorry. If you don't know what I used a BB cream from Misha. It's off of Yes Style. It's a Korean brand. The shade Rain sucks. I say this all the time. I hope they improve it, but this is what I've been using lately. I love the finish on it. I feel like it doesn't sit in my smile lines as bad. I do feel like it helps a lot if I use a blow dryer on my face to just kind of dry it faster. So I'm probably gonna do that really quickly. But in case you were curious, one sec. Okay, so now that that's done, now I want to preface that I know I did my foundation first. I prefer to do that before doing eye looks. I know not everybody feels the same way, and that's totally okay. Kind of depends on your confidence level. But a tool I really recommend looking into, and I believe this is an ABH from the ABH brush set off of Sephora. Getting an angled brush like this helps a ton for what we're about to be doing. It's thinner than an angled brush. See how thick? It's still quite densely packed. And this brush is awesome, but this is a lot more forgiving. It also helps like with hand cramps and whatnot. You can a little bit more accurately, and I'd rather go in smaller amounts and build it up if I'm gonna get it in the right spot. But that said, what I recommend doing here for your next step. So one thing I don't do is I've never thought to dry my waterline before putting waterliner on. I know that sounds silly. I never have. And that's like a huge thing she does. So I'm going to do that. I don't have Q-tips. She does use Q-tips. Probably would be easier with Q-tips. I just don't have Q-tips downstairs and I don't want to go back up and grab it. So we're going to do that. I'm also going to do it, I believe, brown, like she does. I could do black. I do have black available. Honestly, black might look kind of sick because I've got the barbed wire going on. Fuck it. Let's just do it in black to switch it up a little bit. Maybe a little more edgy with it. Also, my dog's ringing the doorbell. One sec. Okay. I appreciate the pause function on OBS because, oh my gosh, does that save me so much time. But yeah, I guess we're going to risk it biscuit and just go in the deep end. The first thing I'm going to do before I pat my under eyes, this personally makes a big difference for me, especially with having quite a bit of under eye space to work with here. And if you've done your under eye makeup already, I'm gonna get this. This is just an EcoTools brush. You can do it. Use anything similar, but getting a pressed translucent powder, and I like to put it under my under eyes first. I also like to do it to above if I'm going to do eyeshadow and stuff, but we're just gonna go for that graphic liner. So I'm actually going to also set this. I forgot to do my blush first. Okay, I'm gonna do the blush real quick. You should do your blush first if you can. Since I'm not going to be cleaning up and I'm going full risky route, this is just what I'm going to do. This is from Juicy Pang Epu. Looks like this. Looks like nail polish. I love it. There's so many different colors. I got off Yes Style. You'll find it. It's like one of the top makeup items over there. Taz, do you have a leaf? He has a leaf. Is that a leaf? Do you have a leaf? I'm gonna show troublemaker look. Can you show me? Come here, come here. No. Come here. I see it. It's your leaf. It's a leaf. It's just a leaf. Good boy. Okay. Go take it. And go eat it. Do my blush first. Yeah, you want to use all your cream or liquid products first before you start setting. I got lucky I didn't get any farther. But see, it does blend a little bit closer than on this one because I've already set it. Not the end of the world. Oh, I know the first video, I guess first there's the beginner video I did with this. I think it was the beginner video. I didn't use the brush originally. Yeah. I've started to use the brush even though it's a BB cream. I just feel like I do a little bit better job with it than the pat. So, I have changed that. But it's just I was trying two different new products together, so it made me a little nervous. I don't use a traditional blush shaper brush. This is also from ABH. It's like a circle brush, but I'm just like stippling with it, and that's my goal when I do blush like that. So that's my preference. You can totally use a different shape. I do use a different shape brush if I'm using a powder blush on top. Okay. So I'm not touching my waterline with this, just so you guys are aware, and I don't recommend you do the same. You don't want to have powder on there. You want it to be clean because that's what we're about to need to do. Okay. And again, depends on how confident you feel like you can do this the first time if you want. It is not the end of the world to clean this up if you have to in this area. You're just going to refollow some of the steps that you did before. But I understand. I know what she did was she cleaned up. She waited to do her skin makeup. I just don't like to because I feel like I'm risking messing up the liner or eyeshadow in general when I do that. That's why I personally don't like doing it. It doesn't mean you can't do that. I also don't remember, I don't remember if she put a highlighter or anything on her eyelid, but I think that is what I'm going to do. I could honestly do a darker color up here still if I wanted to, but I think I'm just going to use a highlighter there. And I actually kind of want to do a brighter highlighter. Do I have a brighter highlighter over here? I mean, I have the House Labs highlighter. I'll just use that since I do have this. I could do a white. I think the white will be too much. I love Flower Knowles. I love these. That's the 2 new eyeshadow palettes that I got. It was from these guys. They have a Weeping Angel collection they just did. But they're great travel size. They look gorgeous. The formulas are amazing. Even for the shimmers are fucking crazy. Now they are a shimmer. They are not a glitter. So that's like something to kind of keep in mind. But I love them. I like when people have fun with their palettes, man. And they feel nice. Like I know they're plastic, but like, it's like still feels like it's high quality made, and they're like the sizes are great on them. They're very travelable. I love that brand so much. I haven't tried any of their products, unfortunately, outside of the eyeshadows, but their eyeshadows are really good. I love Pat McGrath. I feel like I might like the eyeshadows slightly more, or the shimmers slightly more from Flower Knowles than Pat McGrath, just because I feel like they're a little more opaque with Pat McGrath with the shimmers, but not their glitters. Their glitters are different. Their glitters are amazing, but the shimmers, and the reason I say that is because this red right here. So I'll show you real quickly. So this is a shimmer. This is a shimmer. These 3 are glitters. The shimmers are it's gorgeous, but it's never this red. I have to use and that's the thing too, is I do have to do a heavy red base, but you can dilute it, but you know, I just kind of wish the shimmer was like a little more thick, but that's personal opinion. I know that the thing that's great with them is like it is buildable, and if I just put a dark red bottom, it has to be dark red underneath. Like I could use the dark red from this palette. It's actually normally what I do, and then I put that shimmer on top of it. It does look really good. But again, there's more play work with that, and I do respect that, and I do appreciate it. But it's impressive. Flower Knowles is impressive. Okay, I'm going to now that I've put just highlighter on the top here, do I just do my eyebrows? I think I should do my eyebrows first and get it out of the way. Do my eyebrows. Hey, don't mess with her. Go on. Go plots. Taz, go plots. Be a good boy. No. Thank you. What a gentleman. Good boy. Gonna do my brows. I do have I know in the last video I was out, so I was making do with my pomade and stuff, but I do have my brow tint pen back because my other one was just going on black. And I don't know why it did that. I didn't know if it was like because the BB cream touched it towards the end. I really think it was like a fill problem because I have not had any issues with this new one, even with me using the BB cream. No! Oh, motherfucker. I cleaned it. Okay. I have Billie Eilish stuck in my head. Ba, 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 ba. Birds of a feather, we can get together. I dragged that one a little too far down on the end. I get judged for making my eyebrows so quote unquote thin, but that's it. I'm following the shape of my brows and I just like that, and I feel like it's a little more timeless. Okay, now I'm gonna blend this in like usual. I can't believe I'm about to do this with the black water liner because there's such a good chance it gets messy as fuck. Also, why the hell have I never thought to like dry my waterline on my eyes before putting water liner on? Do a lot of y'all feel the same way? Because that's ugh. Anyways, I'm not gonna link Billie Eilish's makeup tutorial in here. I mean, maybe I'll put parts of it in there. I'll probably put a picture of like what her stuff looks like. But if I put the whole thing in here, I might get copyright issues. Okay, so I'm just drawing my waterline now. I should probably do it just one at a time. Ugh. Okay. Ow. Where's the black water liner, though? Where'd I put that motherfucker? I see my brown one. I might have to redry it, because I need to find it. Where is it? Rachel! Where is it? Is it on the ground? Did I lose it to the ground? Behind my desk? That's not it. Motherfucker. Also, I just want to say too, you do not need to buy all the products that Billie Eilish used in her makeup tutorial video. I see people all of a sudden like foaming to go grab that shit, and like by all means you can, but like try with what you have at home first and see if it works. Am I blind? Do you ever just feel like you're not seeing it in your shit, but it's gonna probably end up being there when you pull it out? That's not it. Where'd it go? Oh, it's literally right here. I'm so silly. See what I mean? It's like you have to look sometimes like the same spot 50 times. Okay, so I did get the Huda Beauty, just because they were well rated. Okay, I'm gonna dry it again. I'm pulling it down this time. I'm gonna do my bottom one first. And she goes all the way in to her inner corner. Again, this is, I never do this. I never go to my inner corner. I feel like it's just not flattering on my eye shape. I feel like this kind of hurts. I think you should maybe use a Q-tip instead of a paper towel like I'm doing. Okay, that looks kind of crazy on my eye. Okay, now I gotta do the same thing to my upper eyeliner. I should have kept the cap off. Why didn't I do that?
How's it going, soldier?
Interesting.
You recording?
Yes, sir.
Alright, I won't cuddle the dogs.
You can cuddle the dogs.
I can cuddle my puppies.
Why wouldn't you be able to?
I don't want to be in your video.
What the fuck? Okay. Oh, I feel like I was battling my eyes being dry there. Or blinking. Getting them wet.
I'm on my way over to you, Sheila.
Okay. I mean, it's not smearing right now. Or yet.
Sit.
Okay. Do the same thing with the other side. Ugh. I also hope you guys enjoy this style of video. I hate how jumpy a lot of makeup videos are nowadays. Oh no, I feel like this was too wet there. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Like, hey there guys, today we're gonna review this product. Oh my god, it's fucking insane. And it's like 10 seconds long. It's just super short. I don't know, I miss when makeup videos were chill. And you're just like hanging out. Oh, I think I fucked this side up so bad, guys.
I am the puppy prince.
I'm trying my best. Oh, okay.
Look
I can't remember if she fades out the bottom at all. I have to go back and look. Okay. Jesus, this is a struggle.
You look like you're about to take your eyeball out.
I feel like I'm about to take my eyeball out.
That's scaring me.
Enjoy the inside, I can feel it's a little too wet. Fucking Christ. Can't even grip the paper. Come on. I feel like I'm getting, this is like LASIK all over again. Where they put the fucking spatula prongs in your eyeballs and they hold it open for 5 minutes while they... Okay. Definitely use Q-tips. Don't use the paper towels. Okay. The hardest part is done.
And now you can see the puppies.
You guys are so fucking cute. They're so cute. They're blurry, but you can see them over there. Did you sign on either side of Dad? Okay.
You don't want to get...
I'm gonna stay using this, I think, even for the eyeliner portion. Now, I don't recommend doing your eyelashes yet. You can if you want to, if you feel like you need a better visual, if you're gonna struggle with making the eyeliner. But kind of what I recommend when you do this is, like, especially with hooded eyes, you see this, like, crease here. We're gonna avoid that. We're gonna keep that showing. And then also, you can kind of see... I've been recording this whole time with my Twitch overlay. I'm so sorry. You've just been seeing my bot while I'm offline promoing and spamming shit. I can't edit that out. We're stuck here. But that means I can zoom in since we're stuck on this overlay. So you see kind of where your crow's feet are. If you like follow that to start with, like out, kind of straight. Yeah, we'll follow that, and then we'll go back out and connect the dots kind of with it. Might be better if I do a shadow first, because this is going to be harsher. I'm actually it's not smudging yet. I mean, outside of the one spot that I, like, kind of fucked up and it's smudged over here. Has that been the key this whole time, was drying the waterliner, and I've been doing it wrong my whole life? I think it really was. I don't know how I feel about the under eye liner going all the way. I didn't connect it quite as perfectly in my inner corners as she does. I don't want to touch it again with the paper towels, though. I'll just use my finger for now. Okay. I've not worn this much liner under my under eye since when I was in 8th grade and my mom took my eyeliner away from me. But, like, I also get it because I wasn't even wearing mascara and I was just putting on my waterline underneath and it looked crazy, and I think it was blue, black. My mom took my goth emo phase away from me. My shitty makeup goth emo phase, alternative phase. But also on the same token, in hindsight, kind of glad, because holy shit, it could have been so much worse. Okay, I'm trying to decide if I want to do my eyelashes right now or not. I think just because it might be easier for you guys too while it's doing this for the first time, I'm gonna do it. Now, I'm gonna personally use a waterproof eyeliner. Now, for everyday makeup, I don't recommend this, but I just want to give it a true test with already using a waterproof waterliner too. Now, I've talked about this for mascara in general. This is my favorite. You can't really see it well. The L'Oreal Butterfly Mascara. It's gonna suck the first time or two that you use it. It's gonna be too wet, but it is perfect after that. It is. I've been using this since I was like 15. So over 10 years. And the formula has stayed awesome. You can get it in brown, you can get it in black brown, you can get it in blackest black. I am using blackest black. That is generally what I buy, because I'm like, otherwise I'm wearing, you know, that Dream Pop color mascara, the red, to match my hair. Now that's the other thing why I didn't, really want to use the brown because I feel like the brown would have looked a little weird with the red that we had going on for the mascara. I'm so curious how this is gonna wear towards the end of everything. I might do a little check-in after I stream, because that's the true test, because my eyes water a lot while I'm streaming. Because I'm laughing so hard most of the time. Okay, cool. I thought I had my stuff paused on accident still. But yeah, I just go over it a bunch while it's wet. That's the key. Okay. My husband got an inverter table for Christmas. So that's what he was building earlier. I don't know if I mentioned that or not. Focus on my eyelashes. On the end a little bit more. Beep, 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 beep. Yeah, for everyday use, I don't recommend a waterproof eyeliner or mascara because I don't think that shit's good to be in your eyes or around it. Oh my god, my eyelashes look insane! It's such a good mascara, dude. I kind of want to do the ones on the end on my left a little bit more. I don't know if it's because I just have the eyeliner on the bottom of my eye, but maybe that's just making the mascara look more insane. God, I'm so grateful for my eyelashes. I'm so grateful. Because I don't have to put on falsies. False lashes. Okay. Little more spidery than I'd like, but they're looking great. Looking crazy. And look, my eyelid's gone. Okay. Now I'm going to... I think I'm going to start with an eyeshadow just so I can kind of sketch it out is my goal here. And again, I'm going to use this. I think I'm going to clean it real quick with some micellar water. And I really recommend buying this one, the Wet n Wild one. It's just a nice little size. Don't forget to shake it every time you use it. Just put a little here on my paper towel. Just to clean the brush a little bit before I do much to it. Make sure any other colors I just used it with are gone. Okay. And now it's at like a nice little, just because it was wet. Okay. I think, do I bite the bullet and just do the black and then go over it with the black? I think I'm going to do the dark gray and then, no, I'm going to just do the black. I'm going to do the black, I'm going to do the black. I'm going to get cocky. Okay, so what I like to do is, as I'm looking at where my brush is, I like to go at the edge of where my iris kind of meets my waterline. I know you can't see it when I look up, so hopefully you can kind of see it here. And I like to go over and connect it to where my crow's feet are. I'm just going to sketch it. Now, you kind of want to do an under swoop, because if you do it straight, it's not actually going to look straight because it's your eye, right? And you're going over different topographies, like what I want to say. Again, I'm just sketching it. We're doing it light. It doesn't need to be dark right now. And then I'm going to go out from here. Essentially just straight out. Kind of like if there was another eyelash here, okay? And I'm going to connect it. And you can see it now, okay? This rough sketch we've got here. And then we're just going to work on kind of connecting that a little bit better there. Now what you can do is you have two options here. So you can spray your setting spray on your brush, and you can go in with an eyeshadow, and that will kind of turn it into a liquid eyeliner. You can go in with a liquid eyeliner, or what you can do is you can take your brush to the waterliner and then kind of go on that way. I think what I'm going to do, just because I want to see it, I'm going to start with this and see how it feels. Because it does, sometimes it annoys me to do. I don't know if it'll be as sharp as I'm wanting it to be. But it also might be good because I might not need to go all the way out and it can be kind of a blur effect. Again, I don't want to do it exactly the way Billie does it because she does have different eyes than me. So I'm going with what I know works for my eye shape, but sticking with similar concept. It's looking good. That's looking really good. I kind of like that I started with the eyeshadow and I'm building on top because it's just like blending perfectly to stay slightly soft. Ooh. 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 Let me look again at a video of her towards the... Yeah, she does keep it kind of soft on the edges. So I think this is the move. Let's look at her final. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we're doing it more or less right. Let me go back to her eyes. Does she smudge the edge of it? Okay, so she actually goes straight in with her pencil. And then she cleans it up cleans up the lines. Does she fade it out with the brush? She does. She softens it with the brush after. I think it's easier to do it this way. If you do better with cleaning up first, then you can do it the way she does it. This way is definitely easier for me. Yeah, I'm very glad I did it this way. Look at that. See what I mean? Like, I'm not going to try and look straight on at you guys so you can kind of just see it as my eyes sit naturally versus because like I'm looking up otherwise. It just looks... I love doing an eyeliner like this. I know what it looks like because I want to look up at it, but I've done eyeliner like this multiple times. But I've just never done my waterline all the way around my eyes. I'm curious on your thoughts of me doing the waterliner all the way around. I'm gonna have to take some pictures and go from there.
No, pause your stuff right quick.
Sure. One sec. Okay, I'm back. Gonna do the same thing I just did. I just cleaned my blush. I just cleaned my brush. And I'm just going in with the... Oh, God. Something on my eye contact just... I don't know if I had an eyelash stab it or what the fuck just happened there. But I am going to do the eyeshadow first to map out. And again, you want to do like a little half circle. Don't go straight on when you do this. Because again, the topography is different. If you want it to be straight, you have to sweep it under at the end. And then we're going to go straight out. As if we have an eyelash to even out our eyelashes there. And follow our crow's feet / hooded eyes edge line there. And then we connect. It's so much easier to use this because I don't have to like angle my wrist to get it straight. Because look how it would be if it was not. Oh, yeah, this brush is amazing. I really recommend this brush for any eyeliner shit you end up doing. Okay, so now they look pretty even. Now I'm going to go do the same thing. Grab the waterliner. And you don't need to do this a lot. You actually should start with a smaller amount when you go honest, like just a few times back and forth. Because it is something that's like a tough, like the more you have on here, the harder it's going to be on your brush. Taz, leave it. Go on. Him and the cat are trying to play. But I'd rather him not. Okay. Not right now. Okay. I'm starting in the middle and I'm working my way out. And paused right? Yes, I did. Thank God. You just want to concentrate it on the tip of the brush. You don't need it on the entirety of the brush, just the end of it for when you're doing this. And you'll know when you get too much because it will start dragging weird. Which is where I'm at right now. I've just ever slightly got too much. You'll feel like you're pulling your skin. Ever so slightly. And you want to try to avoid that. And just go slow. If that happens, go slow. If you try to go fast and overcorrect it like that, you're gonna have to start all over probably. Because you'll drag it funny. It's like just go slower and push slightly harder. Let the drag kind of happen. And you might need to just clean your brush as well. That is also a very strong possibility. The wings look about the same to me. I have it slightly out past my eyebrow. It's maybe slightly farther on my left. So I'm just going to ever so slightly. Okay. I feel like I could connect these slightly better here. Little strokes, little strokes. Okay. I think we're done. I think we've done it. I do feel like it's coming off slightly on the inner corner here. So I'm gonna just dry it and go back over that. Okay. All right. Well, that's that. We did the. I have mixed feelings on lining my whole eye. I just can't tell. I'm not used to it. You guys will have to let me know how you think it looks. I'll definitely have to take some pictures at the end so I can see it for myself when I'm not looking directly at the camera. Because it's like when you have hooded eyes, it's just kind of like fooling yourself a little bit. Because again, your eyes are like wide open and you're looking up, but I want to see it when my eyes are resting down. And now, I'm not going to do the same look as Billie does for her lips. Because I do like my eye lip look. That I do. My, like, Kim Possible inspired shit. Let me hit my phone out just in case my husband texts me. W. He didn't want to cook tonight. Like he was originally planning, so he's going to get KFC. And I just use this as a CoverGirl lip liner. Not lip liner, but lip stain. In Brazen Raisin. Alrighty, done that. I might potentially do another layer. I feel like it's fine. Kinda. I'm gonna let it sit on the upside down over there though for a little bit. Before I do it. And I'm just going to pat where I feel like I'm a little too shiny right now. Taz, leave it! Go on. I don't care if y'all are playing, you can settle down. Yeah, see what I mean? Like when it's so nice and blended, and if you start slow, especially with the products we're using, you shouldn't be having any fallout. If you're having fallout, you're grabbing way too much eyeshadow when you're creating that sketch line. You should not, no fallout there. That's in general, if you're getting a lot of fallout, like you can tell after you, like I'll show you, if I go in here with too much, see how much came off there? That's part of the reason tapping's important. I'm grabbing way too much, right? If I'm going in here, I'm just doing a few times. I'm doing it just in case there's too much product on it in general, because after I showed you that. But that's how you test. Before you, anytime you're putting stuff on your eyelid or on your face, if you have a lot of fallout, you want to knock all that fallout off. That's how you have it drop on your face. You get way too much. Taz! Hey! Go Platts. Too much powder is a curse. And then I'm not gonna touch my smile lines. I feel like when I have done this, it just feels better if I only do it through here and then leave the rest of my face alone. And I'm not gonna touch the rest of my face with it because I could go in with a harsher eyeshadow, but I love the glow that I have from this BB cream. And again, I don't mind my acne coming through a little bit. It doesn't have to be perfect. It looks better. And again, it looks better in person than what you guys are seeing too. It's nowhere near as bad, but if, again, too much, it's okay to have some acne show through. It is okay. It doesn't need to be perfect. I promise you, it's showing a little bit, just toning down the color, making it match the same texture as your skin, even with this guy showing. It looks worse looks a little worse on camera. It's not that big of a deal. Your face doesn't have to look perfect. We've toned it down. We've made it look very similar. And it solves a lot of the problems. And it looks better doing that than just, I promise you, it looks better than caking on. It will look better every time than caking on too much. And then you have it flaky and you're dealing with all those issues. Let me go get my necklaces real quick and I will be right back. I would rather wear my big chain, but I don't know where I put it. So I'm just doing this one for now. And I have my other necklace underneath, but I wanted to at least wear red today, since it's Christmas Eve, while I go stream. Put my hair down from being in a ponytail. Billie Eilish is stuck in my head. I don't really care. Again, I'm not going out. I'm just streaming at my desk, so my hair doesn't have to be perfect through here. It's gonna get covered up by a headset anyways. Okay, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take another CoverGirl product here. This is in Black Honey. Actually, I think I'm going to go over one more time with the lip stain. Lip stain, where are you? Before I do it. Okay. Do that. It sets pretty dang fast. Okay, and then I'm going to do this. Black Honey. And I think don't have my retainers in right now. I need to put them in after I eat. I think do I commit to the black lip gloss? Is that going to be too much kind of black? I think it will be. I do have this e.l.f. red lip oil. Might be quite a bit of red. I mean, I suppose I could always wipe it off if I don't like it. Oh, that's like nowhere near as pigmented as I was expecting. Look at, do you see how red that is? I was expecting so much more pigment out of that. It smells a little pepperminty. Here I was afraid to use this. Because I thought it was going to be too red. Huh. I mean, that works. I'm okay with that color. Kind of putting it back and forth quite a bit. All right, let me know what you guys think. I kind of fuck with it, like what I'm seeing here. Again, it's kind of hard to like without me taking a picture and whatnot, but let me know. Let me know. We like this? Do we like the full eyeliner? I'm not used to doing full eyeliner around my eyes. Let me know. Also, let me know how it goes for when you do it, if you do it. But yeah, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. I will, I guess, do a follow-up after stream and we'll see how it holds up. But yeah, I'm not doing setting spray because I'm not going to do it. I just don't feel like doing it. We'll see how it holds up. While you're here. Yes, it'll be a part of the video, but thoughts on the eye makeup today?
Not bad.
Not bad? You like it more than usual or like my other usual?
I'm just messing with you. I think it's cute.
Hey, you don't have to say it's cute.
It is. I was just messing with you.
I did full...
Can you help out?
She says yes. All right. We got the seal of approval. Well, I did it like...
long wings. They're feathered.
Yeah, well, I did them longer, but also I did a water liner around my whole eye this time. I never do that.
Did you put something here?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's all on my whole bottom
Yeah.
eye has got a black line on it right now.
Yeah. Looks painful.
You saw what I should have had a Q-tip.
It's cute.
I should have had a Q-tip.
The things you do because you're just so
I want to test shit out.
You're just so cute.
Don't touch my face on your white shirt.
You're just so cute.
Speaking of cute, the dogs are being goofy back there. The dogs, they're ready.
Well, I'm gonna sneak past them and go eat.
Okay. She might want to go out before she eats. Just a heads up.
She probably will.
But good.
Are you gonna feed them?
I can. I haven't started stream yet, so.
Probably an hour away.
Oh, I didn't even realize how early it is.
Yeah. She might want to go before.
OUT.
He's already been.
Yeah, he's been out a couple times. I've even let him out. It's raining outside, so he wants to drink all the water outside. Okay, so this is post stream. Barely any smile lines. I've been laughing like crazy and had a few drinks even. And yeah, the eye makeup is definitely approved. It has like not moved at all. It's slightly faded a little bit on the outside, but like not much. Yeah, 2 thumbs up, 5 stars. Why the hell have I not been drying my water line? Why have I...